Hi, family, and happy holidays to you guys. We have a nice, sweet surprise for you guys in this video. First of all, thank you for all of our subscribers. Thank you for all of our family supporters. Guys, we love you all, and we just are so appreciative of all the love and support that we've been getting with our channel. We are fairly new, and you guys have just been doing a great job supporting us, watching, leaving your comments here and there. We appreciate everybody's comment. We've had some that hit a little bit to the gut. It was a little personal, but you know what? This is all, it comes with the package, right? When you're a content creator. So we appreciate everybody's comments and everything. But let's get into the sweet, sweet part of this video. Again, we are that golden kanji family, and I am Alicia, mom, wife to a wonderful, wonderful husband who is my cameraman right now. And what we're going to get into, I like checking out recipes that I find online. So I came across a recipe for strawberry trifle. And I was like, okay, let me check this thing out. Okay. So I'm always into trying out new recipes, and I'm always trying to think how I can put my little twist on it. And as you guys know, in our previous videos, we're always trying to put our twist on something. So come along with me. Let me show you what the ingredients are, starting with baking our 7-Up cake. Okay. I know you guys have heard of it. Let's get into the ingredients and see how to put this thing together. All right, guys, so let's dive into the ingredients for our 7-Up cake. First, we're going to start off with 3 cups of cake flour. And this is the brand that I'm using, Swan's Down cake flour. I've also got 2.5 cups of sugar. I'm going to add 1 to 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of 7-Up or Sprite, whatever you have. I've got 5 room temp eggs, room temperature eggs, and I've got 3 sticks of butter. Okay, I have unsalted butter in the house. I didn't have salted, which the recipe calls for, so I'm just going to add some of my salt to balance what I need for this recipe. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. All right, family, so I've got my 3 sticks of room temp butter going in. I also will add my 2.5 cups of granulated sugar to this. And I'm also going to add about a pinch of salt. So about, I would say about this much, okay? Just to balance that salt needed in the cake. So you want to cream the butter and sugar together until it's light and fluffy. Usually that takes about 5 minutes. But in between the time, make sure you're scraping down the sides. But you want this nice and light and fluffy before we add our eggs. All right, guys, so at this point, we've creamed the butter and sugar together. You're looking for a nice, airy, fluffy looking texture, okay? That's after about 4 or 5 minutes, but you want to always eyeball it, okay? Don't just rely on that 5 minute and walk away. Always watch it. So now at this point, we're going to turn it down a little bit and add 1 egg at a time in here and let it mix. As you add the egg, turn it off and scrape down the sides a little bit. But do that after each egg is incorporated, okay? All right, family, so now we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then we're going to begin to add our flour, and we're going to alternate with our flour and our Sprite or 7-Up, ending off with the flour, okay? So we're starting with the flour and ending with the flour. Be careful adding that flour. Make sure your mixer is on low, and then you can turn it up, okay? So I've been alternating again, guys, with the flour and the Sprite or 7-Up. Okay, now I'm going in with my second batch of flour. And then I'm going to add my Sprite again. So you want to do it in almost like 4 parts, okay? So flour, Sprite, okay? Then flour and Sprite, and then flour again, okay? So you want to do it in like 4 stages. Make sure you scrape your sides down. All right, family, so I'm gonna spray my pan here really well. If you have a non-stick pan, great. If you don't, I'm just gonna spray mine really good and pray that it comes out well, okay? Normally I'd line it with parchment. Let's see how it comes out, okay? Prayerfully, it just comes out of the pan easily. So I'm gonna remove this from here and just scrape down your paddle, okay? And then you're gonna pour the batter into the mixing bowl. So I'm gonna take this down. If you have a hand mixer, that's fine too. You just work with it, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all what the consistency you should be looking for. So here it is, it's going in. And you wanna make sure you just stir it up a little bit and put it in there. See how beautiful that is, guys? Look at that. And you're just gonna spread it out and let this bake at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes and just check it. Okay? All right, family, so this is what our 7-Up cake is looking like. After taking it out, I think it baked for probably about a little over 20 minutes, but make sure you check the cake, make sure it's totally done. You can use a toothpick to insert or a fork or a knife just to make sure your cake is thoroughly cooked. At this point, I'm going to let my cake cool all the way down before I try to cut it into cubes to prepare it for the trifle. Now we're at the stage with our strawberries. Now remember our cake is cooling down so we can work on this part. So I've already cut most of my strawberries. This is about 2 containers of strawberries. And I just wanted to show you guys how you cut it. You go down the middle and then cut it into 4 wedges. I got one more to show you guys. All right, just like that. That one wanted to get away from me. And to that, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. That's 1. And that's 2 all over. And the juice of half a lemon. If you want to add some more, you can. I may add another one, so just a whole lemon. Get that nice lemony flavor on there. And this, you're going to just set aside. And then we're going to start on our pudding mixture. All right, y'all. So now we're on our cheesecake pudding filling going on. That's going to go into this trifle. This is going to be the star of it all, okay? So in my mixer with my whisk attachment on here, I've got 8 ounces of room temperature Philadelphia cream cheese, okay? And to that, I'm going to add a 3.4 ounce box of vanilla pudding jello, okay? Jello in the vanilla pudding instant pudding pie filling, okay? This is 1 packet of that. We're going to turn this on, okay? And then we're going to add to it our instant pudding. Oh yeah, guys. Look at that. It's all coming together. Make sure that cream cheese is room temp, guys, okay? Then I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay? Then we're going to add 2 cups of milk to this. You can turn it off and scrape down your sides a little bit and get it all incorporated. And at this point, we're going to add 1 tub of whipped cream. Okay, I have it on stir right now, which is very, very, very slow on my mixer because I don't want it to get too stirred up, right? But we want to fold this in, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gently like folding it in with my mixer on low. Okay, you're gonna see how pretty that's gonna come together. Keep doing that. Add that whole tub in there. Ooh, look at that, guys. I'm staring at it. I got tongue-tied for a moment. And you want to turn this off. You don't want to mix it too much. And look at that. Woohoo! All right, family. So we're getting ready to assemble this. Here we've got our cheesecake pudding filling here that's going in. We've got our strawberries that we marinated in that sugar and lemon. And then we've also got our pound cake, 7-Up pound cake that we cut up in cubes. All right, so let me show y'all how we do this. And shout out to the content creator that I got this recipe from on TikTok, Eat with Jada. Shout out, Jada. Thank you so much for this recipe. So I'm going to start off with cake at the bottom because as Jada advised, if you start off with pudding, it makes it soggy at the bottom. So you're going to spread out the cake, guys, nicely at the bottom, nice good layer. And then you're going to follow with the cream right here, okay? And you're just going to spread out that cream all over. And then you're going to hit it with the strawberries. So I'll show y'all what it looks like completely put together once we get through all those steps. So this is what we're looking for the first layer. Like I said, you're going to do your pound cake. You're going to do your pudding cheesecake filling here, mixture, and then you're going to top it with the strawberries, and you're going to keep layering until you get all the way to the top. All right, y'all. So finished product, bam. Now this isn't Valentine's Day. This is still the holidays now. But it looks good. Thank you, Eat with Jada, again, content creator on TikTok. Thank you for this lovely recipe. I am going to finish by garnishing with some nice freshly whipped cream. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Guys, check that out. Oh yeah, we gonna do the middle. Somebody said you forgot one, Alicia. No, I didn't. And right down the middle. Woo-wee. And yeah, you can tell we love our whipped cream in here. Make that one a little bit taller. Oh yeah. Guys, absolutely beautiful. And then we're gonna take some of these crumbs. Oh yeah. Who said I'm bringing the dessert next year? All right. That's those cake crumbs just going on the top. Bam. Hit it with the middle. All right. As if you guys didn't get enough desserts after the holidays. We about to hit you with another one, huh? We trying to make y'all live in the gym. Yes, ma'am. Check that out, guys. How pretty is that? Woo-wee. Now, if you want to take this to somebody's house, you know you're going to have to get the plastic cover that's a little bit higher to protect your beautiful work that you just put in there. So, glad you guys love the dessert. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And let me give y'all some tips, okay? So, with me trying out this dessert, I ran into a little hiccups, okay? What should be what I think is a super simple dessert. I had a little bit of complications. What were my complications? So let me share them with y'all. I had, I could have left my cream cheese out a little bit longer. It was out for like 6 hours. I guess that wasn't enough time. Depending on the weather outside, sometimes things can take longer to come to room temp in the home. So that was my problem. My cream cheese was not at complete room temperature, and I try to whip it and it caused chunks in my pudding. How did I correct that? Well, next time, make sure it's room temperature, make sure you whip your cream cheese really well, and then add the pudding. And if you still run into those lumps and bumps in there, get your blender out, whip it, blend it real good, shall I say. And then if you have an extra tub of whipped cream in there, just fold it in. That's what I had to do. It left me with a little bit more excess, but guess what? When you have extra with desserts, if you have any extras left over, that's always a plus. Get you a nice little wine glass, dessert glass, and make a personal treat to yourself, because that's what I'm about to do. But anyhow, thank you guys. Again, we love y'all. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless. We love y'all. Enjoy this dessert. And check her out. No, I didn't name her like I named the turkey.